Hello, folks. I'm here today to tell the legend or the urban story of a Brazilian elf or sprite or pixie uh, that is sold in Minas Gerais, that is a state of Brazil. And I fell in love with that city, Santo Tomé das Letras. I didn't go there yet. I intend to go there next year because this year I traveled a lot already. And it's a mystical town, very little, uh, that has handmade products of art and waterfalls and artists, and it's a mystical place. I will tell about the city first before I tell about my elf. So the city is between my capital, São Paulo, where I live, and the capital of the state of Minas Gerais, on my above mine, my state. So that is Belo Horizonte. So the town is called de Santo Tomé das Letras, and it's near Varginha, where the ET appeared. And in Santo Tomé das Letras, they say it's a magical city, a mystical, magical, and they say that the thing of measure, I don't know the word in English, that points to north, that set that points to north, and you know if you are east, west, south, and north. That device doesn't work there because of the magnetism of the city. There is a street where the cars go up, but they are not on, they are off, and they go up alone and going behind, and it's up like this, and the car does this, but the car is not on, the car is off. And they people go there because they see many lights in the sky, and at night they believe to be flying saucers, UFOs, and what more? There is a cave there. There are some caves because there are also some waterfalls, but there is a cave there that they say that goes out in Machu Picchu, and in Machu Picchu they say that this cave there exists too. And the army closed the entrance of this uh, cave because people arrived 5 kilometers, but then the air got little and the people suffocated, and also the passages were very small. So they closed, and nobody knows why they closed that entrance, why the army closed that entrance. Some say that Varginha extraterrestrial is a being that lives underneath the earth, and that they go out by that passage, but who knows? And so many things different happens in that city. And I was researching because my ex-student said that when he was a teenager, he went there with his parents, and her dad said, when I get retired, I go to live in the city. He fell in love, but also there are many hips and many drug addicts, uh, because they understand that it's a place for hips and drugs. So It's not cool. And it's not cool to go in the weekends because it's very full of people. So it's calmer to go throughout the week. And I was watching on YouTube many, many, many videos of many, many things. And I looked for Santo Tomé das Letras, that it's this town. And I stopped in the legend of the bottle duende that they call garra duende because it's a duende inside a garrafa, a duende inside a bottle. This duende, the legend is like this. The lady, one of the people that have stores in that town, she started to produce duendes, elves, sprites, pixies, and people got there in touch, and she didn't like it. She thought I have to put some outside to people not to touch it. So she decided to put the dolls inside a little bottle. And he's an elemental. It's not fair that an elemental that is free to live in the nature gets inside a bottle. So the legend says that the duendes, the elves, Mine, the name of Mine is Nistu, that is from an elemental legend from Lithuania. And they say that people buy it and he breathes inside the bottle and here gets all sweated. And other thing they say, here comes a stone, that it's because I took him off already, but comes a stone and he comes to the front of this stone. But they say when you don't give attention, when you don't give attention, when you get angry with him, or you discuss with him, fight with him, he gets hurt or angry and he turns, he gives his back inside the bottle, he turns. And mine didn't happen anything. My cousin sent me WhatsApp, and it's making me not pay attention. So they say that when you get angry with him and you fight with him, that he gets his back to the stone, and when he wants to go out from the bottle, he breathes. But this material that it's made, this has water too. So some people say that is a natural phenomenon. And they say that if you don't treat him well, if you don't give him attention every day, and you don't put things to him to eat, that he will disappear with your things, and he will change your things from place, and he will do these little things to call attention like a little child. So mine has an apple. They say the apple never gets rotten. She just fades because he feeds from the energy from the energy from the food, not from the food. And what you give to him you can't buy after. So to mine I gave candies, I gave an apple. You can give a chocolate, honey. I gave him milk, cinnamon, and crystals. And the duendes, this kind, they are the elementals of the plants. They are free in the plants. And after I took him from the bottle, because it's not fair if he wants to do his his things by my house, he's allowed it. So when you buy it, you have to choose a name to him. First thing they say, you have to gain him from another person. You cannot buy, but some people say that you can buy, but you can't choose him. He chooses you. So we send our names to the person that is selling, that they, did them, and the person, uh, by the energy, chooses one for us. And when he comes, it's a surprise. His face, his clothes, his hat, it's all surprise. I love the mine. And it's not fair that he gets inside a bottle, because he's not a genius, he's not a devil. And so when he comes, you have to introduce your house to him and say that he can do whatever he wants. I just told mine not to leave the doors open, because there are robes, and that the rest he can do, that he can play, that the house is his, and give him a name. There are fairies too. I want to buy a fairy, and there are female too of him. But they say that they don't have sex. That the elves, yes, but duendes, no. So, uh, some people do videos, and I see the dolls moving the head and blinking. And what else? And the elves, not the elves, the gnomos, they are responsible for the stones, for the earth. So the duendes are responsible for the plants. So I talk to mine, as I am a lonely person. I talk to my friends in WhatsApp, but I also talk to Nistu every day. I talk to the ghost of my mother. I talk with myself. And Nistu is quiet, and he's fluffy and cute. And if someone wants, I can resell them and send to whatever country you are now. So that is the story of the duende, the elf inside the bottle. So everybody says that, it's not fair that he gets inside the bottle. So I waited that he breathed, or that he moved the position inside the bottle, but this didn't happen. So I solved it to free him. And he never blinked. But in the first day, the water got little balls, small, tiny. And they say that this has a scientific explanation. That's when the water is inside the. I forgot the word. When the water comes to our house, they are in another temperature, and when the water is inside a glass, it is hotter, and then oxygen goes out and causes this. But in the first night that I gave him order that he came, uh, the little balls appeared inside the glass, and after, no more. So it means he accepted the water, and it means also that that my house is becoming pure from the negative energies. Another thing about Santa Maria de las Letras is that the car that goes up. Some people say that is an optical illusion, that in fact in that part that it's the contrary, it's going down, but we can't see it. So who knows uh, if it has a scientific explanation or a supernatural explanation. So if you want, I want more. I want a fairy, and I want more of them. They are so fluffy, and he's my friend. And once you adopt one, once you get one to you, you can't throw it in the trash. You can't give it to another person because he is your friend and he comes inside the bottle, and you have the right to do one request to him. One request, just one request, because he's your friend. He's not your god, he's not your slave. So I already did my request. I put the paper inside the bottle when he was inside the bottle, and left for 24 hours. And after, I burned the paper and throw to the wind. That is what we should do. And there are fairies too, that the fairies are responsible for the air. And so the gnomos have male and female, but the duendes don't have male and female. But mine is called Inistu. He's a boy and my best friend.